Welcome to Historical Highway, where we delve into the fascinating tales of history's most iconic figures. Today, we unravel the legend of Merlin, the wizard who has captured imaginations for centuries. Whether you know him as a wise advisor, a powerful magician, or a mysterious prophet, Merlin's story is rich with intrigue and mystery. Imagine an ancient Britain, where myths and legends intertwine with reality. Here, amidst the rolling hills and ancient forests, Merlin emerges as a figure of immense power and wisdom. But who is Merlin? Is he merely a creation of folklore, or is there a deeper truth to his legend? The image of Merlin most of us hold today is that of a kindly old man with a long white beard, a pointed hat, and a magical staff. He is often portrayed weaving spells and entertaining with his enchantments. Yet, beneath this charming exterior lies a much darker and complex character. Merlin's origins are deeply rooted in mythology and folklore, with his first significant appearance in the 12th century work, The History of the Kings of Britain, by Geoffrey of Monmouth. Geoffrey of Monmouth, a clergyman and historian, sought to create a grand narrative for the newly established Anglo-Norman aristocracy. Drawing from Welsh traditions, he introduced Merlin as a powerful magician who orchestrates the birth of King Arthur and becomes his trusted advisor. In Geoffrey's tale, Merlin is a fusion of two characters, the prophetic child Ambrosius and the bard, Merlin Wilt. This amalgamation gave birth to Merlinus Ambrosius, or simply, Merlin. Merlin's story is shrouded in mystery and magic. According to Geoffrey, Merlin was born to a nun and an incubus, making him half human and half demon. His magical abilities were evident from a young age, and he quickly became a key figure in many legendary events. One famous tale tells of Merlin prophesying the battle between the red dragon, representing the Britons, and the white dragon, symbolizing the Saxons. This prophecy foretold the eventual triumph of the Britons, adding to Merlin's mystical allure. Merlin's connection to ancient monuments further cements his legendary status. Geoffrey links Merlin to the construction of Stonehenge, suggesting that he magically transported the stones from Ireland to their current location on Salisbury Plain. While this tale is undoubtedly fictional, it showcases Merlin's association with monumental feats and ancient wisdom. One of the key sources for Geoffrey's Merlin was the Black Book of Carmarthen, a manuscript of Welsh poetry dating back to the 13th century. This book contains poems that feature a character named Merlin, portraying him as a tragic figure who has lost his mind following a great battle. In these verses, Merlin is depicted as a wild man living in the forest, conversing with animals and prophesying future events. This image of a wild prophetic poet resonates with the archetype of the shaman or druid, further enriching Merlin's mythos. As Merlin's legend spread across medieval Europe, his character evolved, absorbing elements from various cultures. In French romances, Merlin becomes a central figure in the tales of King Arthur, gaining a more elaborate backstory and deeper connections to the Arthurian legend. Here, Merlin is depicted as a romantic figure, caught between his magical duties and his love for a young enchantress. This duality adds layers to Merlin's character, making him both a powerful magician and a tragic lover. The stories of Merlin continue to evolve through the centuries, reflecting the changing needs and values of society. During the Tudor era, Merlin's legend was used to legitimize the reign of the new dynasty, linking the rulers to the ancient and noble lineage of King Arthur. Sir Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur, published in 1485, further cemented Merlin's place in the Arthurian saga, portraying him as a wise advisor to the king. In the Renaissance, Merlin took on a new guise as an intellectual and alchemist. Figures like John Dee, an advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, were seen as modern incarnations of Merlin. Dee, known for his studies in alchemy and the occult, embodied the Renaissance ideal of a man seeking hidden knowledge. This period saw Merlin transform into a figure associated with secret wisdom and mystical practices. The 18th century brought about a revival of interest in ancient British traditions, including the myths of Merlin. This era, known as the Celtic Revival, saw Merlin being depicted as a druidic figure, deeply connected to nature and ancient rites. Artists and poets of the time, such as William Blake and Richard Wilson, created powerful images of Merlin as a sage and a prophet, standing amidst wild landscapes and ancient ruins. In the 19th century, Merlin's legend was further romanticized by the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood and the arts and crafts movement. Artists like Edward Burne-Jones portrayed Merlin in vibrant medieval settings, emphasizing his role as a wise, albeit tragic, figure. Alfred Lord Tennyson's retelling of the Arthurian legends in his Idylls of the King presented Merlin as a symbol of the suffering artist, ensnared by the enchanting Vivian. Merlin's transformation continued into the 20th century, as he became a symbol of resistance against totalitarianism. Writers like C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien drew on Merlin's legacy to create characters that embodied the struggle between good and evil. In Lewis's That Hideous Strength, Merlin is resurrected to fight against soulless industrialists, while in Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, the wizard Gandalf serves as a clear homage to Merlin, guiding the heroes in their quest. Today, Merlin's legend thrives in popular culture. He appears in countless films, television shows, and books, often serving as the archetype of the wise Earth wizard. From the whimsical world of Harry Potter to the epic fantasy of The Lord of the Rings, Merlin's influence is unmistakable. His character has become a blank canvas, allowing each generation to project their hopes, fears, and aspirations onto him. As we reflect on Merlin's enduring legacy, it's clear that his story resonates because it speaks to a universal human need for magic and wonder. In a world often dominated by technology and rationality, Merlin reminds us of the power of imagination and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. His legend will continue to inspire and enchant, guiding us through the complexities of the modern world with a touch of ancient wisdom. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the legend of Merlin. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to Historical Highway for more captivating tales from history. Until next time, keep exploring the highways of history.